Thuli Madonsela, the former public protector, have spoken. And what she says is very interesting. And you need to hear what she says. Well, you need to hear what she says. So I'm going to dissect that. But the long and short of what he says, I know you want to hear that. You're saying, Bongs, I'm going to tell Sheshela. Putin, Thuli Madonsela. Well, Thuli Madonsela. Yeah, avoid this one-sided narrative. Thuli Madonsela on Sibusiso Lawrence case. Media portray can shift the blame or simply victim culpability. Wow, okay, that English there. We'll come back to the English itself. So quite interesting that the former public protector has said that. So, you've got me. I got you covered. We'll talk about that, dissect it, share with you, and ultimately, you know what I say. Sanzo Mkhunu, the Minister of Police, he's very much worried about the video guy, this guy, Lawrence. The individual only brazenly recorded himself making his horrific confession, but also posted a picture of the victim online. The suspect was later found deceased, having taken his own life by hanging near a scene where the tragically lost her life, said Mkhunu in a statement. Sibusiso Lawrence Ndaga, a KwaZulu-Natal man, sent shock waves across the nation by posting a video of on Facebook page, which he confessed taking the life of their girlfriend. Now, we're not going to use the word, because we're going to get punished by YouTube for using the certain word. Nonetheless, it says at the end of the video, Lawrence showed the body of the victim in his car. The lifeless body was found with multiple stab wounds in Umzinto on Tuesday. Right? Mkhunu expresses dismay at the brutal accident, calling it a stark reminder about gender-based violence in South Africa. You know those words. You know how they use those words. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk more about that. We'll come back and talk about the story. What is Mama Thuli Madonsela is saying about that? We'll come back to that one. So we needed to pass through this and share with you what the Minister of Police is saying about this. Right? We saw also, by the way, the former Minister of Police, Mr. Peggy Cele, he went to the Cele family as well, because this lady is also a Cele, so he was there himself, right? This is shocking incident in a grim reminder of the ongoing scourge of gender violence in our society, such as the act of violence are a betrayal of our shared community, have no place in our nation. He says, right. The act of this individual having taken his own life ends the immediate legal pursuit of justice, but it does not diminish the sovereignty of his action or the pain inflicted on the victim's family, friends, and community, including his own family, says Mkhunu in a statement. Right? We'll talk more about that. We'll finish the statement, but then when we finish the statement, we go back to Thuli Madonsela and we dissect what Thuli Madonsela has got to say. But before we can proceed with everything, guys, let's dissect the button and operate them. This is what you need to do. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel. And you know what I'm saying? will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Having done the right thing, which was to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section below. I mean, all those things, guys, are free of charge. So, well, we don't even have to talk about that. But, it's very important. So, the minister then continues to say, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family and loved ones of the victim, and reaffirm the government's commitment to intensify, to create a society where women and children can live free from fear, says Umkono. Now, we are going to have to focus on this. This is very important. But now let's go back a bit now and talk about a story that is very interesting. It comes from none other than former Minister former Public Protector, Thuli Madonsela. She says this thing of media giving us a one-sided narrative, it must stop. Well, you know what else must stop? Okay, I didn't have to tell you about the story. What must I do? Let me put it at the end. A Nigerian woman, a Nigerian man, and a South African woman have been arrested. Guess what? You know what they do? This, you know what I'm saying? This, you know. I'll put we'll talk about that. Talk about that in the video description. Sorry, towards the end. Let's start with Thuli Madonsela here. What Mam Thuli Madonsela? What are you saying? Ukhala ngani vele makata khala ngobisi? Asizwe la. Ukhala ngani Mam Thuli Madonsela? Uthi? Oh, Mam Thuli Madonsela. Okay. Oh, okay. They say the story starts like this. The clip, so bongs. Calm down, man. Calm down, and then you know what I'm saying. Do the right thing. Oh, now that I've calmed down, it reads as follows. The clip almost make you feel the victim caused her own murder. The media needs to be careful of unintended consequences of one-sided narrative. Oh, what is Thuli Madonsela saying? I need to repeat this. She says the clip almost make you feel the victim caused her own murder. The media needs to be careful of unintended consequences of one-sided narrative. Well, Mam Thuli Madonsela, what is this one-sided narrative that you're talking about? Because at this moment, you have not explained this one-sided narrative that we need to hear. Because when it comes to Sibusiso Lawrence and Ntaga story, it leaves a lot to be desired. And, you know, people also are saying this and this and this and that. You know. So when you say there is a narrative that needs to be corrected from the media, what exactly are you saying? Well, that's a question that I'm asking Mam Thuli Madonsela. Mam Thuli Madonsela, what are you saying? Okay, let's continue. She was referring to an interview with Lauren's father, who described the son as a quiet man who kept his emotion to himself. Oh, okay, we get it. I gave you that video, so I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Do the same thing today. It's not gonna work because I did it yesterday. So you will need to watch the video yesterday so you can understand what the father said. The father's interview is there. So she's referring to that. But wait a minute. Let's go on. She didn't say, okay, no. The father said the following. He was a quiet person who kept a lot of things to himself. He told us everything, including that the meekly child the woman had given birth to was not his, the father recounted. He expressed his family's heartbreak and distress, saying they struggled to sleep at night after they heard the news of this. And then in a chilling video of confession by Lawrence, which has been widely circulated on social media, he confessed of taking the life of the girlfriend and offering a troubling justification for his actions, right? Then this is what he says. This is what he says. This is what he said in that confession. Because, I've done that. We're still on Thuli Madonsela, right? You will say I am being ruthless. I have worked hard in my life, trying to satisfy a woman, trying to make her happy, trying to make a woman happy. I have tried really hard. I have lost a lot of things and a lot of money and a lot of everything, Lawrence says. She gave birth to a child who is not mine. I have taken care of her. She got tired of me and rejected me as she was about to get monies from RAF, Road Accident Fund payout that helped with. She broke up with me, says Lawrence. In response to the media focus on Lawrence's father's narrative, Madonsela drew a parallel with the case she had worked with in the past. She referred the tragic story of Lawrence Hart, who killed his 50-year-old wife, Claire, and the 19-year-old daughter, Charlotte. And then Thuli Madonsela, this is Thuli Madonsela. She's saying, these clips remind me of how a UK One Young World ambassador took up an advocacy against gender-based violence and focusing on the femicide after the father killed his mother, and the media were full of interviews and articles highlighting the goodness of his father while a dead mother was erased, says Thuli Madonsela. So we can see now it is clear what she's basically saying when she talks about a one-sided narrative. But I'm going to tell you why Thuli Madonsela, she's completely wrong in this. She's completely wrong. She says, the story of the Hart family has been fully described in the book of Operation Lighthouse, Reflection on Family, devastating story of control and illustrating how seemingly ordinary men can hide violent nature behind a mask of respectability. Madonsela recounted the experience, and she says that the children who had not been interviewed by the media knew the hidden violence of his father, of the father. The oldest son, who told the story on One Young World Summit, I was privileged to be his counselor, felt called to go around completing the story that led to his mom's murder by his father. Right. Okay. We have reached. Don't worry, we are coming to the end of this article. But I'm going to tell you this: that I think Thuli Madonsela is completely wrong. Oh, we still need to talk about the Nigerian story, by the way. I promised you. At the core of the story was the father who was not what appeared to be the family, appear to the family, colleagues, and strangers. He wore a mask in public that fell off when he got home, right? The police have confirmed that they are investigating Sibusiso Lawrence. I mean, even if there's an investigation there, it's always done, it's a procedure, but I just don't know what it's going to do. I just don't know. It's like the case of AKA. When you investigate AKA, fine, you're going to investigate AKA, and okay, what are you going to do because both people are dead? What are you going to do? Nothing. What is it going to happen? Nothing. Is anybody going to get arrested? Chances are no. So it's done. It's a procedure, but you know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, police are investigating a case of, inquest docket will be opened for further investigation, says spokesperson. But that does not really. Now, so did I say Thuli Madonsela is completely wrong? Yes, I said it. And I will tell you why I'm saying that. You must look at how the media is covering the story. They went to there's a side of people, of media people, that went and interviewed the other family. Then there's the other side of the family that went and interviewed the other family. The truth of the matter is, both people have received equal attention in that we now know the side what the family of the men said. We also know what the family of the woman said. I don't understand narrative of what. You completely wrong there. In fact, if we look at this very closely, you will realize that media is now paying more attention to the female side. Duh, it's out there. You can see it. So, narrative of what? Media has got the responsibility. They're not like us podcasters. Media have got a responsibility to balance things. For me, when it comes to the story of Lawrence, they've done that. Because no matter how the other side is unfavorable, but media has got the responsibility to bring equal views. So for me, they've done that. Yeah, media must be. But on this case, guys, no. Not unless we are saying we don't want them to, we don't want the family or the entire family to receive attention. No. Then that's another story. But the media must build up the story and show us these two sides. And it's their responsibility. And for me, they are delivering on the mandate very well. We wouldn't have known what the family of Ntaga said about him. The fact that I was listening to the father who was saying that the man knew that he was going to take his life. I mean, a day before he took his life, he distributed his cars. You know what I'm saying? The father says, we didn't know about that. But now that we are learning that he gave a car to this one, we realize this person has been planning this thing of taking his life. We wouldn't have known about that the man was doing all of those things. We wouldn't have known the fact that the men, they were fighting that marriage. They were, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have known that. We needed this other side of the story, right? Now, it is our responsibility to say, this side, we get it. This side, we get it. But we choose to believe this side because we now know both sides of the story. So which narrative is the media selling here? I just don't see that. Maybe I'm blind. There's a possibility that I'm blind. So please forgive me for that. Probably I'm blind. But for me, I'm following the story. I'm looking at this side and this side. I'm like, okay, the media is reporting very well on the story. There's another interesting one here. Normally, Nigerian men are blamed for selling, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it has been said, Nigerian men and South African women arrested after selling a 40,000 drugs to the undercover police. Oh my God. Good works to the police. Northwest police arrested a 40-year-old Nigerian man and a 33-year-old South African woman on charges of unlawful possession of DRUGS, dealing with the same word. Why? Because YouTube, sometimes they can be very strict. You say the word and then what? The video is the Jew was nabbed on Wednesday by the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, also known as Hawks, in collaboration with Northwest Provincial, DRUG task team, right? Which is, let's give credit to it. They say an undercover operation was conducted, which led to the arrest of the pair soon after selling, value to around 40,000. They said that, you know what I'm saying. So the story teaches us this lesson that sometimes when we say that, yay, our brothers from this country, they are selling, they are destroying our children. Yeah. Guess what? A South African woman involved. So we don't talk about that. We are hypocrites. Of note. We need to talk about this to say, for these crimes to happen, some of the police are involved. Like, the other time I was there at Rosettenville and I looked at the fact that police goes into this house where the ladies of the night are, where these bosses are. They had a conversation with the bosses. And then you're like, aren't you supposed to arrest these people? But you must go to, maybe, I once passed by and I realized that the business has gone down at Rosettenville. It is not the same as before. But you will see police with marked vehicle getting in there and talking to these people. And you're like, So you can't even report them because you will tell these people now and they just go straight to there and say, hey, we're going to arrest you, give us money, we've got this information on you. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I'm saying there's collaboration between locals and foreigners in committing these offenses on this crime. So if this crime has to be dealt with, the locals must also stop participating. And that's just the message. It's key. Let's wrap up the video. Thuli Madonsela said what she says. She said what she said. Get into the comment section below. I'm interested to hear what you've got to say about what she says. Very much interested to hear what you said about that, what you will comment about that. And yeah, see you guys on the next episode. But until such a time, good people, please take care.